Aloha, hey, it's Julie Ziemelis, 365 Hawaii, and we are doing the market update with the famous.
Hi, it's Lance Owens with LUVA Real Estate. It's good to be here again, Julie. Sadly, we couldn't get
I
together
know, we're
together.
zooming, you guys. I hope you're not
Yeah,
going to kill her
so
for that. In fact, we were just talking. I'm drinking iced tea, and Lance has to drive somewhere this afternoon, so we're
I'm
not
drinking
doing the
water.
beer 30.
Yeah,
However, we might need a beer when you give this market update.
we might. We just might.
Yeah. So to lead us in, for those of you who might be new to the party, Lance is a realtor here in West Hawaii, and he is also the president of the Hawaii Association of Realtors. So sometimes we actually get little insights into what's happening with policy in the state as well. And so Lance is going to talk about what's going on with the condo and single family home market, and then sometimes we then start shooting it and giving you guys some information about other prior, other issues that are affecting West Hawaii. So, Lance, what's going on? We were interested because it looks like the market is softening.
It's really interesting, and it's really a twisted numbers. Obviously, you can see by my the report above my head, the big
Show me that.
thing
That's
right
right.
there. I'm not one of these good green screen guys, but those weathermen are so good at this. But you can see it's a buyer's market, and this is for condos, and it's showing it pretty heavily into a buyer's market, right?
Yeah.
So
Well, you told me what was a months of inventory? Something horrible, like 14 months of
well, look at it's
inventory.
gone down. So that's what's interesting here. It
Oh,
was up at like 16 or something. We're at 11.62.
hey.
So that's the interesting part. There's a lot of this is one of the most interesting months that I have seen in a long time. If you follow reports, this is a really nerdy kind of like what's going on. So the really big news, condo home sales over September this year over September last year is up 172%. 172% the number of condos sold.
Yep.
So that's huge.
That is
Okay.
huge. That is
That's
huge.
huge. And if you don't read, I wrote an article on it today, and it's like that was the headlines. And I'm
Yeah.
saying, but you got to read between you
Okay,
got to
okay.
read between
But
the
I'm
lines.
gonna pop your little bubble on this one because I'm selling a condo in the middle of this experience and it's been very difficult.
Mhm.
August actually must have been hot because then you see the numbers perform. You see what happens after the August numbers to get to the September numbers, right? So those houses, a lot of them would have gone under contract in August to get to
Yeah,
the September information, right?
yeah, correct.
Okay, because it seems that middle of September to even now, we're really still sluggish. So it'll be interesting to see what you were thinking moving past those numbers in September.
So using the new AI tools that RPR has out
Hmm.
and looking at it. So I ran this all yesterday, right?
Uh-huh.
So that I'm up to the date, up to the minute, up to the date. So this is
Okay.
what's
Real-time
really,
statistics.
yes. So what's really interesting, and while I'm there, let me just show you what it's a little bit interesting on this one's a little bit different because these don't give me the exact same demographics, but this is North Kona.
Okay.
My report is North Kona.
Okay.
So looking at condominium median price, also went up 9.85% from a year ago.
Which is
So we're
weird,
at
right?
595 or 597, and we were at 543.
543.
Look, we're 597 today.
Oh, so it went from 540
543
to
to 597.
okay. Huh.
So we're up 9.85%. So call it 10%.
Okay.
We're
Okay.
up 10%.
Yeah.
Our months of inventory went down to 11. So again, I'm going to give you the market overview.
Okay.
Okay. Uh, it is down 3% from last month. Okay. The median price right now.
Okay.
The homes are selling at 97.09% of asking price. And the median days on the market to sell is 87 days.
Okay.
Median days pending, the ones that are under contract right now, the median days for them right now is 100 days. So we're going to see that number go up
Okay.
when that report comes out. Inventory, we just said 11.62
Point two. There
right
you go.
there. And, and inventory, that is down. So our inventory is down 25% from last month.
Really?
and down 39% year over year. Yeah. Yeah. So this is like, there's some very interesting
Yeah,
numbers here.
yeah. Well, okay, so
Yeah.
I'm going to hypothesize that this time last year was when people were really hurting from the HOA fees going up.
Yeah.
So they're
Yeah.
dumping condos, right? And then
Yeah.
when the HOA fees have started to stabilize, maybe more people are jumping in the market.
Yes. And we're seeing some of them sell because places like Ali Ilani, we were talking in one of our last reports that like 10 of them went into escrow
Yeah, one
when
month, yeah.
they lowered their HOA fees. So that's a good thing.
And when
So
sellers also
yeah.
are saying, get me out of here.
Mm. One of the interesting things I looked at too, I said, well, you know what? What was it like in our last normal market, 2019? So I did look up that number. So the
Yeah,
number of condos that sold in 2019 was 35. The number that sold this year was 30. So we're not bad.
not bad.
We're,
Okay.
and it's showing the market shifting back, right? Because
Yeah.
if looking at that down 25% inventory from last month. It
Okay.
means they're selling or pulling them
Yeah.
off,
One or the
but they're
other.
selling because we're at 30 units sold. So
Yeah.
that's a
Oh,
good
that's good
thing.
news because I've been trying to get our Leahy Villas market sold, condo sold since
Hmm.
April. And so we finally did a price adjustment of $30,000.
Nice.
So I'm hoping that your statistics show that people are still in the market and we're looking for opportunities here. But it just seems that this summer has just been exceptionally slow. But
Yeah.
August looks like it was popping. So,
Yeah. It
yeah.
looks good. And with the as of this report running last night,
Mhm.
at the minute, it's showing that we're down 25% from last month and down 39% year over year
Okay.
on the inventory trend.
Okay. I'll share
Active
that.
listings, we're looking at median price on active listings right now is 575.
Okay.
New listings, 30 of them have come out, and the median on that is 607,000.
Okay.
And on pending listings, there's 23, and the median on that is 625.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah.
So
So
these are not the inexpensive condos in Kona because there's quite a few of those. The
yeah.
$267, thousand leasehold ones. These are
Yeah.
like good, happy, solid condos. Because a $600,000 condo is probably gonna get you a two, probably along a Lee Drive, probably with some type of an ocean view.
Yeah. I think, I mean, you look at this price point, right? It's along the Ilani there, on the Malkus side of the road, probably that type of thing.
Yeah, yeah. So decent
So
size, decent condo. Two,
yeah,
sure. Yeah.
yep,
Okay.
yeah.
Good,
So
good.
that's all
Okay.
some pretty good information. The key
Yeah.
takeaways using this new AI technology is market conditions are favoring buyers. Still, obviously we saw that one.
Yep, yep.
I'm going to be a newscaster before
Yeah.
I'm done with this show. And long-term investment potential remains solid in North Kona, and
Okay.
stay alert to market shifts and be ready to move quickly on standout properties.
There you go. That's
So,
good advice.
yeah, so
Okay.
that is,
Well, I got a standout price for you guys with a standout property.
yeah, do your commercial why I switch my background really
There you
quick.
go. Okay. So if you guys are thinking about buying an investment piece of property, I do have a 1-1, a Leahy Villas property that is now it's 539. And so I'm looking for a great buyer who wants to have a solid booking. They've got great rentals on the books for the rest of 2025 and into 2026. So if you are looking for it, I got it. Thank you.
Thank you. Perfect timing too. Let me
Okay.
close my window. I got,
Okay, so now we've got seller's market for single family homes.
yep. So look at
It always
this.
seems to be a seller's market for single family homes, hasn't it?
Look
Yep.
at that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Still want to live here.
Yep. So seller's market strong there. Let me jump to my key takeaways on the housing market.
Mhm.
Median sold price 1297, and we have homes selling at 96.5% of asking price.
Okay. A
We
little on
have
sale.
median, huh?
A little on sale. You can get 4.5%
Yeah.
off your asking
Yeah.
there, guys.
Yeah. That's not bad. And then the median days to sell is 51, and it says that that's 15% faster than last month.
Hey, okay.
Yeah.
Wow, wow,
Yeah, I
wow.
really like this. Median days on pending units is 46. Inventory is at 3.5 months. It's a tight seller's market. Remember, 6 months is a normal market.
There you
So
go.
we would be right here at 6 months, right in the middle of that.
Yeah.
Yep. So
Well,
that
well, if
is
you drive up
what.
and down Kamianani, it looks like there's something's going on. It's like there's a
Is there a
lot of
lot of,
homes for sale.
is there?
Yeah.
Huh.
I was driving there today, and it's like at least 10 houses for sale along that one street. So maybe it's also people are thinking now's the time to sell the house. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. We're talking to people because the snowbirds are coming in.
yeah, yeah. Fall's
And
usually a pretty good time
this
to
is the
sell
time
houses.
you want to have it on the market, have it here during Iron Man on the market and then have it here for Thanksgiving and
Yeah.
Christmas. You
Yeah.
might see people pulling it off so they can celebrate the holidays, but
Yeah, yeah. So they try and
other
sell them
than
out
that,
between now and December 15th. So
yeah.
on the mainland, when I was in the Bay Area, I used to do statistics. They said that the spring market started Super Bowl weekend was when that because they said after that it seemed like the statistics started going up as people were trying to buy houses before their kids had to end school. And so here
Yeah.
in Hawaii, fall before the holidays, because some people actually want to be able to move into their new place by the holidays, and also just because they want to get out of the winter. We've had two people call us saying, "I can't take where I'm going to live.
Yeah.
It was started to
One,
fall. Get me the hell out of here."
get one. I'm not doing one more winter. I'm
Yeah.
out. I'm done. I'm checking
And
out.
after living in the mountains for 1 year, I can see why
Yeah.
they have that desperation in their voice.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't even, yeah, forget it.
Yeah.
That's what worries me. I do a lot of flying and I don't worry about flying and crashing. I just worry about that minute that I freeze to death at 30,000 feet. It's just the cold is what freaks me out.
Yeah.
So
And
I'm
it's not
with
even
those
the fact
people.
that you might die at 30,000 feet is when you get off the ground in one of those other colder climates like Denver, and then you get outside, and then you have to like be there freezing your ass.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's funny because we were celebrating our anniversary in Volcano yesterday, and just getting up in the morning in Volcano, it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
63 degrees. You're like, oh.
Happy anniversary, by the way. Today's a
Great, thank
big
you.
day for you
Today's the
guys.
day. Yeah, my husband's
How
actually
many
out
years?
closing my mother-in-law's condo that she just sold, and she's buying another condo in the same complex. And so she's just like the person that you're talking about. She couldn't sell her condo during the late spring. She took it off,
Uh-huh.
put it back on, and got into contract within 3 weeks after she put it back on the market. So
And then it's closed. It's
yeah,
done.
it closes on the 21st.
Nice.
Yeah,
Congratulations. That's
yeah.
good.
So
And
she
then
gets
she's
to move
buying
on.
in the same complex, huh?
She is buying in the same complex because she loves Camo
Wow.
Resort. So if you
Yeah.
are a retired human being, it's the summer club for retired people. They hang out at the pool. They get together at 4 o'clock. They talk about poo poos and they share food around. It's the retirement club that most people don't know Hawaii actually has. Okay, Hawaii.
Yeah. That's cool. That's good.
Yeah. So I see that you have median estimated value in that blue box. What's that for?
Um,
Is that general, like with land and everything else all put together?
you're asking a really good question. I gotta look at that. Median estimated value. That's probably for listings, but hold on, I'm gonna
Because
pull up
I'm seeing a lot of houses at that price at Lakai Makai. And those are
yeah.
usually your basic three bedroom, two bath houses.
And yeah, and we're seeing more of those, right?
There's
So,
four on the market today. I went and toured them all today.
oh man, I wanted to go. I had appointments this morning and
Uh,
actually getting a new listing on a condo, and
oh
it's
yeah.
like nice place down in Casa de Imdico.
Oh, nice.
Ground floor, 2 bedroom, 2 bath,
Yeah.
which is that's
Can
pretty
you tell us what
cool.
the price is on that?
It's probably going to be around 850.
Okay. So it's a
So
nicely renovated condo.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's beautiful. I got the photos today and stuff like that.
Ah,
So
good, good, good. Okay.
but we are waiting till Thanksgiving to go on the market.
Go.
So
Okay.
but the week before, probably gonna come out the week before Thanksgiving.
Ours
So
might come out. We also have a listing coming up, a 3-3
nice.
condo. So
Where's
again,
yours at?
Keaho Punahele.
Okay, that's a
So
nice
down in
place
the
as
Keaho
well.
area. Yeah. And so again, they're waiting until mid-November. So
I'm looking over here to my right, everybody, just pulling this up. So, median estimated property value 1.1, last month change. Median estimated property value for single family homes.
so do
That
you think that that's
is,
like now versus sold behind your head?
yeah, median list price. If I go down this report farther, median list price is at 1.299 right now.
Huh.
And interesting, the median living area is 1,960 square feet. Total volume is $52 million worth of property listed right now. That's actually not a lot. That's interesting.
Well,
Oh, that's on new listings. That's on
at the
29 new listings. Yeah.
okay, so at the caravan
Yep.
today, and again for people who watch our show all the time, when we do the caravan, we get a chance to see everything is just kind of on the market basically now or in the last 2 or 3 weeks. And there was a couple $2 million houses, 2 million plus, but there was actually quite a few people who are selling their houses in a normal 3 bedroom, 2 bath range. In fact, a couple of the houses were under 900,000. So it
That's
looks like
surprising.
affordability
Yeah.
is coming down a little bit there for
Yeah.
people who are looking for houses under 1 million. But the ones that are, and in fact, we have buyers right now. She's noticing that $200,000 that if you kick in just at that $200,000 more is going to get you some really nice amenities. You're going to
Yeah.
have some older homes that might need a little help at 1,100,000. So
Totally.
and the 899 was basically you need to do the whole thing. You got to tear out the floors and rip down the kitchen and everything else. But that's in Lokai Makai. So that's a nice
Yeah.
neighborhood, and this house needs to be basically completely renovated. But if you're looking for a deal,
In
uh,
Lokahi,
oh,
Makai, it
yeah,
needed
yeah,
complete renovation. Wow.
yeah. Oh Lord, um,
Wow.
I don't know if this is fit for the internet, but let's just say it had had some pretty hard tenants on it.
Oh,
So much
wow.
that they didn't notice that the termites were eating the cabinets in the kitchen,
Wow.
and they
And
didn't.
that's probably why these people are getting out of the
Yeah, it
rental
was just,
business. They
the
go in and
the estate is
look
just
at how
basically
people take
telling it's
care of
time
it.
to go.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it needs a complete. But you know what though? We were talking to somebody. I looked at another house in Lakai Makai, and the whole thing's just been renovated recently, right? So
Uh-huh.
that's what you're gonna get for like 1.15. And then somebody else has designed it for you. Where if you have the wherewithal and you go get a house that's like let's say 875 and you put in $200,000, you get a chance to pick all the stuff. And that
Yeah.
house actually has a beautiful ocean view, where the one that's already
Yeah.
done does not. So location, you can't change location, but you can change the
Exactly.
countertops.
Exactly.
So if you guys are looking for opportunity, a lot of the older homes seem to be coming on the market in general. They are not
Hmm.
all the beautiful $2.5 million houses that seem to be on the market in the early part of the year. There's
Yeah.
tired. There's tired. There's there's a couple tired houses, but if you can take road noise, there's so many houses for sale on Kaimanani right now on the road.
No. I
And so
didn't
that's where you're going to find a deal, but you're going to be
yeah.
on the highway. I mean, on the busy roadway. But I talked to somebody who's just sold one recently, and she said she sold it to a contractor, and he's used to loud noises and he didn't care. So he just
You,
wants to be
you,
able to make the house his own, and he doesn't care. And it's centrally located, and the elevation's good, and it's got a view.
you know what? You're 10 minutes to Costco, 10 minutes to the airport,
Yeah, yeah, central location right there. So
yeah, it's a good location. And
mhm.
you know what? I've seen people take those houses on there and put double pane windows on the front and the sides of it, and
Yep,
you don't even know. Yeah,
yeah.
double pane windows, it's amazing.
Yeah. In
Uh,
fact, I have a buyer that looked at this house, one of these houses that Renee's selling. It's got a full other like what's it called? So it's double lot. So the one lot has the house in their lot is just like has like gardens and like a little, I mean, it's beautiful. And they
Mhm.
wanted a garden. And I said, this is one of the only places you're going to find a central location in the middle of a neighborhood that's going to have that
Yeah.
much land. She couldn't get over the road noise. So I told her, I go, you can put double pane windows in. People do it near airports and places where trains are going and everything else.
Yeah.
So it's it
You know, I lived in a condo complex that was kind of horseshoe shaped, right?
mhm.
And it had a big water fountain in the middle. And
Mm.
you just heard the splashing water, 24/7, right? It was peaceful, it was nice, it wasn't loud, it was good white noise. I remember, man, that water fountain broke for about a month, and I heard all the people clanging dishes and banging stuff and yelling at the
Ah.
kids, and I was like,
So it was a
wow.
noise masker for
A
everybody
little
else's
bit, just a little bit of water noise is an amazing takes care of that stuff. It's unreal.
thank
So
you. That's a good one. I'll
yeah,
use that for being
yeah,
in the pool.
totally. Like you probably don't hear this cattle truck banging by my window right now, do you? It's like we had 10 cows here. My wife rented some cows.
Oh, so she can do wrangling.
Yeah, doing
Uh,
cutting and
oh, that's
reining.
cool. That's
So
cool.
they just came and picked them up.
Oh, the
So
10
buy
cows.
buy 10 cows.
If
People
you
are like,
guys
you rent
again
cows?
are
Yeah.
new to our program, Lance actually has KLD Ranch that he sits on acreage up in Coloco and has his own horse arena, and they have horses wandering around his area. So yeah,
Yep.
we just have coqui frogs in our yard. So okay,
Uh,
so in the I just did my update with Nui yesterday in East Hawaii, and
uh-huh.
so they're having a very flat market. Their prices aren't doing anything. Their days on market starting to lengthen, but
Hmm.
they're just having just a normal market all the way across the board. But they also don't have any condos, so they're not suffering from investor pullback or whatever. But I asked her, I go, is your phone ringing? What are you seeing in your team? So what are you seeing? Are you getting phone calls? What's the general feeling for the area?
I am not getting phone calls like I used to. It does feel a little slower right now. So I need to get out and really get back on my marketing and get working on that.
Yeah.
This year as president has been it's been time consuming to say the least. So yeah, so I need to get back on my marketing, get thing. That's good. It's interesting because as realtors, right, every day you wake up, you don't have a job, right? It's like you got to go out and you got to do something every single day. So it's like this doesn't worry me or anything like that because I've been doing it for 21 years. I woke up without a job, had to go find a job, go pound the pavement, find a buyer, find a seller, find
Yeah.
something. I mean, I guess I had a job this morning when I woke up because I had an appointment to go look at that new listing.
Well,
So
you got a listing. That's always a good
yeah,
day.
yeah. So
Yeah.
that's a good thing.
Yeah.
So, and especially with what we're seeing all of a sudden the turnaround here with condos, so it is
Yeah.
still a buyer's market. You can still get a good deal, but it's turning fast, and you got to watch to see if this is going to a long-term trend
Yeah.
or what we're going to see
Yeah.
here.
Well,
So,
Nui, what she said this it was good because she's the president of the Association on Air.
yeah,
She said in this time of uncertainty of what's happening with the dollar and inflation, buying real estate and hanging on to something that's solid is a good
yeah,
investment for the future. And
yeah,
so,
totally.
the stock market seems to be kind of like a little bubbly with the AI and all that stuff. And if you can come in and get a decent condo here and you're renting it out and you're getting some money back and you get a chance to watch it, appreciate, and you get a chance to come and spend time, your Christmas and everything else here in Kona, and you can write it off on your taxes, it's not a bad investment.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Mm.
I've always said this to people too. They come in, 21 years ago when I first got my license and they'd come in the office. I want a condo and put 10% down and I want to make 8% on my money. And then I'm like, I'm running all over looking for that place. Well, it's like finding a unicorn. It
Unless
doesn't
you bought in
happen.
2020.
Yeah, but it like January or February.
Oh,
So
yeah. No, no. Come on. It's not when everything went nuts. Like, right? Like So it looked like it was a hockey stick down, and the hockey stick went back up when they
Yeah.
lowered the rates to like 2.78 or whatever the hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
That people were like,
crazy. But yeah.
they're in.
Yeah, buying like
Yeah.
crazy. So,
Yeah. Oh, and
but
speaking of
yeah,
that,
it's
oh, okay.
to make money, here you're just going to offset ownership, because the cost of everything here is so much. It's a way to offset ownership money.
Yeah, but at least you own something.
Yeah,
Something you can
exactly. I mean, you're
touch.
on that roller coaster, you're on it. It's going to have some ups and downs, you look at some of those charts and you look at what's been happening and that's just part of it, is you're going to have that but pretty much for a long, long, long time it has just been going up, 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 and people worry about that. It was, you got to take that blip of 2008 to 2012, out of the mix because it's still, if you do a 5 year period, like halfway through that or halfway after that, you still came out ahead. So it wasn't
Yeah,
bad.
yeah, it's hanging on. It's hanging on.
Yeah.
In fact, that's what
Yeah.
we talked about too, and you can maybe talk about this a little bit too, is that people who bought 2022-ish, late 2022, 2023, and now they're trying to sell their homes
Hmm.
and they're not getting what they paid for their house.
And you know what? I'm gonna make a new screensaver in the back here really
Okay,
quick,
let's see if
okay?
that's because that's what's
I'm
happening
gonna
in East
do,
Hawaii, and I think that it's just it's not a crashing market, it's a softening market, but it probably was higher in 2023 than it is now. I think the median price had gotten up to like 1.3 something, and now it's like at one point, like you said, maybe two
it's a weird kind of market because people were paying, you know,
too much.
like no inspections, no nothing,
Yeah, yeah.
it
That's
was
what will
sad.
happen when someone gives you a one, a 2.56 interest rate, right?
Yeah. So I'm gonna get this. Hold on here, you guys. Bear with me for another moment. Go ahead and do another commercial. What do you and I do
Okay,
for
my
a living,
commercial is,
Julie?
again, if you don't know, yeah, I sell real estate. So does Lance. Um, Lance and I have been doing these statistical reports for at least 6 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we do this for a long time. So I think that between the two of us, we pretty much know the market pretty well. So, so
Yeah, I think
um,
so.
I always am interested because Lance is a tech geek and he's got his stats. Like, look at that, isn't that amazing? So it would be interesting to listen to the great Lance Owens on when the top of the market actually was.
So look at us here. Look back here,
Uh-huh.
at 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011, right?
Hmm.
And we look at that movement in the market, right?
Hmm.
And um,
What's the blue line?
blue is North Kona.
Oh, okay. Okay,
Um,
that spiked a little bit in
the
2011.
the top line is the yellow line is Hawaii County,
Oh,
and then oh no, I'm sorry, Hawaii County is the bottom line.
okay.
And then
What's the
Hawaii
top line?
State is the top line. So
Oh,
the blue is Kona versus the state
oh,
versus
the whole county.
um yeah. So
Okay,
North Kona, Hawaii County, and Hawaii State.
okay,
Those are the three blurs. That's what prices have done
okay,
since 2008.
okay. So move your shoulder a little bit. Where did that drop in 2013, 14 happen? Is that because of the volcano? I mean, why did that happen?
Um,
What was happening in
what is
2014?
2014? That is weird because that looks like the COVID crash, right?
Yeah, but that's like that would have happened in
Yeah.
20 and it didn't dump. And if you notice on your other shoulder, there is no real drop during COVID in 2020.
That's really median estimated value. Hold on. Let me just look if I got something better here.
You gotta look at your stats, my friends. You never
Yeah.
just say sure.
Yeah. Yeah. I always look and I don't show it and I'm trying to think what would have been in 2014 because you saw that in the county, you saw it on all three levels.
Yeah.
Um,
And I don't remember like a
yeah.
big eruption and it affected the
No.
state too.
No, and what
2014.
would have hurt the state, I
I
can
know.
see us going. So I'll do some homework on that.
Okay, get this,
Homework
because
on
this is since we're on YouTube. If you have an idea of why these dropped in 2014, we love to hear from our people out there in the world. So throw in your own prognostications and we'll take a look at that.
We'll look at everything, right? So it's
Because
good.
like you said, it affected the whole state.
Yeah. Yeah, it's weird that it prolonged, we prolonged during it, but the whole state hit it. It's weird. Totally weird.
Who was the president?
Yeah.
Was it Obama? 2014?
No,
No?
no, and that wouldn't have
Isn't that
affected the
crazy? It
state.
doesn't seem that long ago, and yet it seems long enough ago that we can't remember this.
Yeah, exactly, right? That's
Yeah.
yeah.
So yeah. So okay, so then it obviously it's been going up ever since. That's what it showed,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah. So it shows everything.
North
So,
Hawaii kind of mirrors the state in the sense that it's been do 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 do.
yeah.
But then East Hawaii, I think took a hot pop when our affordability kind of got to the point where it passed what most people are comfortable with, and then all of a sudden they all started flooding into East Hawaii too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all. It's all I've watched that do that in the cycles,
Yeah, yeah.
when we've gone
Well, it's
through
softening a
different
little bit
cycles.
back there. So,
Yeah.
I got a
Yeah.
couple friends in Orlando State who can't get their house off the market. But then we also talked about this, and maybe I don't know if you've had a seller recently. Um, Sellers want top dollar, buyers
Mhm.
want a deal.
Yep.
So there's this like
And
mix right now.
yeah.
Whoever blinks first is going to get it.
Hmm.
So yeah. So I think those houses like
Yeah.
that do fall off the market in 5 days is because it's a unique piece of property that maybe a buyer is willing to say, you know what, that's so unique, I'll just take it. But
Yeah.
it just seems in general, it's like it seems as if, first the buyers are waiting for that last interest rate drop, and it was like, eh. And then maybe they're kind of hoping that more interest rate drops might help them. But I've said there's no crystal ball for interest rates anymore. So
Yeah, it's I don't yeah, there's no way to know. For years we do. What's cool is we got Lawrence Yun coming to town,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
And
yeah.
then
It's open to
another.
the public too. So if you guys
Yep.
are on island, or any island, he's going to all of them. Lawrence Yun is the chief economist for the National Association of Realtors, and he's going to be speaking on October 30th. And it's going to be from 2:30 to 4:30 at the Montalani, and it's not that expensive to see him. I can't remember how much it is. Like
$20 or something
20
crazy.
bucks.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
yeah, Montalani.
yeah.
Just to go
So
see that resort, I'd pay him $20. Just go walk through it, right? So
So
that's
you'll
good.
get a chance to actually hear from the
Yeah.
top economists in the country what the hell's going on. But you hear
Hmm.
from us, and we're just as intelligent. We have local stats.
There you go, Lawrence.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, and hopefully by
Yeah.
that time at the end of the month, we might hear labor reports, job reports, how that's affecting with like, tariffs and all the other stuff that affects the general economy. So,
Yeah. And the shutdown now.
and the
We got the
shutdown. Well,
shutdown.
maybe that's also, yeah.
I don't know.
Uh,
Yeah, yeah, that can affect things. But I
yeah.
mean, people that are in the middle of getting a loan right now are
Oh,
not getting a loan right now. If they're furloughed, if they're showing up and still working, I think
yeah.
that's one thing.
Yeah.
Uh, you know,
Oh,
but who wants to loan money when it doesn't look like good for you to make your first payment, right? So
oh, that's yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
that's a little
that's
bit hard.
yeah,
So we'll see how this. It's all sad.
yeah.
It's a train wreck.
It's interesting
So.
because my market seems to be retired people who are moving
Hmm.
because they already have a pension, they already have their plans in place, they've already gotten their funds, and so
Yeah.
they're not being as affected by the general experience of what's happening in America today as much as other people are. So, but yeah, we were at Volcanoes National Park, and there was no one there taking the money because yeah, they're closed down. So
Hey.
that was somber. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, we'll talk about something good here. This is also, I have this listed currently.
Oh yeah, where's
This
that?
is a studio. It's got a nice kitchen right off to the side right here. You can't see it in this particular photo, but it's
Okay.
a studio,
Uh-huh.
oceanfront complex. The unit's not oceanfront, but the complex is, and
Uh-huh.
it's listed for 389, and it is in a short-term vacation rental. So if you need something to come park your butt on for a while you're shopping for the home that's your dream home, and then you can rent this thing out
Ah,
and do your
there you
thing.
go.
She does pretty good with it.
Which complex is it?
This is, you think I'd know that on top of my head. There's
It's
only
not White
about
Sands Village,
225 complexes on Elite Drive, you guys.
right?
I think Kona Sea Village, I think. Kona, um, now you're gonna make me look that
Oh,
up
I'm gonna
too.
make you look it up.
Man, you're keeping me busy on my computer. That's what
I used to live
happens
in
when
Kona
we
Sea
go
Village, and
Zoom.
I don't remember one studios in those that complex. So I'm
Uh,
gonna call you out on that one.
which one is it? Yeah,
So
what did
Kona
I
Sea
say?
Village, I think they're two twos in that complex.
Oh yeah, yeah, you're right. Is it? mm,
I'm trying to think who has one studios. I know White Sand Village does. There's one for sale there. If you guys are thinking about living small but living right on the ocean, there's a condo that's you can spit into the ocean from that balcony.
Oh, you throw your fishing pole in?
Yeah, you could. You can also head right downstairs and get your margarita at Magic's Bar and
Perfect.
Grill too.
It is Kona Shores.
Corner
Sorry about that.
Shores.
Kona
Okay.
Shores. Yep.
Oh, okay. I know where that is.
And
Okay.
we're actually listed at 384, and the maintenance fees are not too bad.
Give
They
me 8 something.
are maintenance fees are 582 a month.
582.
Yep.
That's very low.
Yeah.
Ocean
Yeah.
front.
Yep.
That's
Yeah.
awesome. Very
Yep.
cool.
So it's a cool little unit,
Yeah,
making
really
money.
affordable. There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all right, man,
Um,
I did my commercial.
there you go. And if you want to find out more about getting that studio, obviously, Lance Owens, LUVA Realty, we have his information drop below in the description. But it's nice to look at it. We're talking about like, opportunities are showing up. I got a 3-3 coming up. I got a 1-1 that's on sale right now next to Kona Shores. And I do have somebody who's actually looking in Kona Reef. So if you have something in
Oh,
Kona Reef, let me know.
good. Okay.
Okay, well, it looks like it's a beautiful day outside. I know that you got things going. I'm going to go celebrate my anniversary. But I'm so glad I got a chance to get you to sit down. I know you're a busy man. And
Yeah,
if you
thank
guys
you. I
want
appreciate
to
it.
do an update so
Looks,
that way you guys get what's going on with the mortgage market from a mortgage.
yeah, that looks open for me. So I'll see you
Yeah.
guys then.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Okay, so next Thursday. So this is
Okay.
going to hit YouTube. So you guys keep an eye open for the probably will release the island-wide update on the 24th, 25th, and know that you can come to this channel for up-to-date information about what's happening on this island in real estate. And please subscribe, ring the bell, and give us a call because we'd love to sell you some real estate. So thank
Thank you,
you, Lance.
Julie.
Okay, you guys
Appreciate
have a
you.
good one.
Okay. See you guys.
Aloha.
Aloha.